come up for me? Here we go, here we go, here we go. Maybe, maybe, nope. Oh man. I feel like I'm in the ocean here. Come on. There we go, come on. No, 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 no. Oh, come on, baby. A little more, little more, little more, little more, little more. Oh, I don't have the reach. Hello, and thanks for watching this episode of Northwest Fishing Fanatics River Fishing with Gene. That's me, your humble host. As you can tell, you know where I'm at. I'm on the Cowlitz River, and I haven't been here for weeks. So I had a lot of chores to do, and I got most of them done. But I'm going to be down here for a couple of days. Most of it's work. It's about 4 o'clock now, and I think I have probably 2 or 3 hours of daylight left before it gets dark. So I'm going to gather up some bait. I've got my rods already loaded. Got to get the tractor hooked up to the boat, get it launched. I'm going to run up to the barrier dam and see if I can't catch a spring Chinook. They're probably dark by now. They've been in the river for a while, and I know there's been a lot of fish. I just haven't had the time to get down here. I've been fishing in other locations, and also the baseball season is over with, so I can let my shoulder heal now. So I was the pitching and batting coach for my grandson Kayson's rec league, and so that's over now, and I'll be able to spend more time doing what I love to do. Of course, I love playing baseball too, so I can't really say that, can I?
This journey started in the 60s, and I have fished from Alaska to Florida, hunted the Arctic for caribou, and combed the coastlines of Kodiak and the Aleutian Islands in search of meaning and purpose. These excursions exemplify a deeper understanding of success beyond that of just catching fish or bagging big game. They are about the chase and learning who you are. They are about exploring, appreciating, and respecting the vast expanses of our nation's forests, lakes, streams, rivers, and oceans, and finding our place in the universe. My name is Gene Quinney. These are my stories, this is my life, and these are my adventures.
Don't go anywhere, boat. Don't go anywhere without me. Okay, I think I'm ready to go. I think I have everything ready. I've got my eggs under there. I'm already set up with 2 egg clusters there. I'm just gonna do some bobber dogging. I don't know how much water we have. It looks like it's maybe 6,000, 7,000 cubic feet per second. Something around there. Got to get the boat just in the right spot. Make it out of this spot here. There we go. See you up there. We are here, and just as suspected, nobody else is here. One guy over here and 3 on the bank up there, just like I like it. Let's see if we can coax something up. with this here clump of eggs. It's been a while since I've been here, but man, let me tell you something. I really like this river. It's been a while since I caught a fish on this stupid thing too, from last year. Since last year, I should say. Well, you never know, do you? Let's try to catch a fish. Back when I was younger, I used to fly fish all the time. Did most of my fishing fly fishing. Most of my fishing fly fishing. Does that make any sense? I spent most of my time fly fishing. That's what I meant to say. When I was little, my dad and I would always, you know, fish for bass and trout and perch and stuff like that on lakes. And then it was, you know, then it was fly fishing. Kind of like starting off with hunting. I started off rifle hunting and then ended up fishing or hunting with the bow for the last 50 years, 40 years, 45 years, something like that. It's all bow, archery. Hoping we find a salmon in here. I would imagine that anything that's in here now, you know, is probably pretty dark. I don't know though. Maybe we'll be lucky enough to find something that's got a little bit of chrome to it. Heck, I don't care. It doesn't matter. I don't keep the fish for eating purposes anyway when I catch them in the river. All the fish, all the salmon that I eat come from the ocean. These fish are good for smoking, canning. I just don't like any fish that hits by the time they hit the river. But I sure like to catch them, or try to catch them. All right, come on, fish. Get past that big old rock right there, I'll be good to go. This is exactly the way I like it here. No people, peace and quiet. The neighbor that I had moved out. Now there's a new tenant in that house, and he's got dogs that tend to bark all day long. So irritating. It's funny how people don't concern themselves with other people and how what they do or what they allow their kids or their pets to do affects other people. They just don't think about that kind of stuff. But anyway, that's a topic for a different discussion. Right now we're trying to catch fish. Let's do it. Come on. Now these eggs here are from last year's coho. So these are last year's coho eggs. I had a subscriber ask me to explain my bobber dogging setup, and I did the best I could, you know, in a reply. But when I'm done with this video, if I don't forget, I'll show you the setup. Nothing fancy on the rod. This is just a Daiwa combo that I bought. Actually, no, this is a new reel that I put on here, but it's just a inexpensive rod. I think it was only like 60 bucks or 70 bucks. And this is a Revos reel 40 series, you know, 4000 series. I've got a 30-pound test high vis braid. I like the high vis so I can see, you know, the older I get, the easier it is to see the high vis. And then I have it tied down to a 15 to 20 foot top shot. And then I have the bobber stopper, one of those nylon bobber stoppers at the top. Don't really need that, but I do have a bead on it that will stop the corky from going over top of the knot. So this right here is a 20-pound test. Here, let me get that out of the way. 20-pound test mono top shot, and it's 20 feet long, tied with a double uni knot right here. Okay, all the way down to the business end of it. Then I've got there's a small bead up there, so it doesn't so the corky doesn't get stuck on the double uni knot. Okay, so I have a corky on here. It's just for visibility purposes, so I can see the top when it's when it's all the way at the top. Bobber Doggin float, another corky, another bead, and a bobber stopper here at the bottom. Now this bobber stopper is here, so if you break off, you don't lose your entire float setup system. And then there is a 3-way dropper swivel here. So, and then the stick weight. Now the stick weight, I buy these at Sportco, and I put heat shrink on them so they're more slippery and they're less visible in the water. Okay, that's that setup right there. And then it goes down to a short, very short, 2-foot, 10 to 12 pound test monofilament leader with 2 hooks. Both of these hooks are tied with an egg loop. You can see the egg loop right there. Okay, and a corky in between with a little stinger hook on the back. So this is a number 2, and I believe this is a number 6 hook. I mean, they're both really small. Now the way this thing works is the weight will take the presentation all the way down to the bottom. Okay, let me show you how this thing works. It'll take it all the way down to the bottom, assuming the current is running this direction. Okay, it's going to be pushing the float, and as this sinks to the bottom, this float is going to go all the way up that 20-foot top shot to the bobber stopper where the uni knot is. And so this rig is actually going to be like this. If the come here, float. Yeah, let me get this. So this rig here is actually going to be at the surface, and this one is going to be on the bottom. Okay, ticking along the bottom. Now let's assume this is 20 feet. If you're in a 20-foot hole, it's going to be hanging like this. If you're in a 6-foot hole, it's going to be drifting down like this. This is designed to fish this presentation in the strike zone, tapping the water or tapping the bottom, no matter how deep the water is. If it's 30 feet, you're going to need a 30-foot top shot, but then your leader will be, out here at a steeper angle. So that's why I like using the Bobber Doggin rig. That's why I set it up this way. That way it fishes in the strike zone, tapping the bottom, no matter how deep the water is. And so let's get back to the video. Oh, that looks like a fish. Some kind of fish. I don't think it's a salmon though. Might be a trout or something, but it's pecking at it. No, I don't want to hang up. Darn it. There we go. A couple of reasons why I like that. The reason I run up like that is I don't like breaking off gear into the river, because I don't want to have to reach high. And plus, when there's no one else on the river here, I can do that without interrupting anybody else's fishing. So the last fishing video I did, I was with Bobby on, where were we? Marine Area 11, fishing for Chinook. That's the Point Defiance areas where we were fishing. And there was about 50 boats. We didn't catch anything, didn't even get a hit. There was about 50 boats, only seen 5 fish caught, and the fish checker said that she'd only checked in a few fish. So that was a little discouraging. That place used to be just lights out fishing when I was younger. Used to fish it all the time with my dad. With the meat lines. I don't know if you guys know what a meat line is. Let me show you a picture of a meat line. A really heavy, short rod, 2 big rollers, single ratio, you know, reel. And what you do is you put a 5-pound ball on it and tie on a rubber snubber to your flasher and your, you know, plug or your herring. Oh man, I just got a terrible tangle. Look at that thing. I was stuck on a branch over there, so I yanked on it. It came flying back at me, almost killed me. So I'm gonna go over here and straighten out this tangle, bait up again, and put my sweatshirt on because it's getting kind of chilly. Well, it's a little challenging, but we knit sweaters all the time out there tuna fishing, so if anybody can get this thing undone, I can. I don't want to cut anything apart. Okay, I hate to admit it, but I had to go under the knife. I had to cut it. It was too tangled. I had it like 95% untangled, and the last part of it just, I couldn't get it. So ran out of patience, said to hell with it. Cut it, retied it. Okay, man, I swear, never struggled so much in my life. Tying knots, getting that untangled, controlling the boat out here. Just seemed to be over top of the bait, too close to the bank. Oh, I think I'm out of practice. Anyway. Here we go. All right, here we go, like drift number 4 or something like that. All tied up, got a new attitude. So I'm on the edge of thinking about, actually I'm not on the edge of thinking about it, I'm thinking about buying a new motor. And I haven't decided whether or not I'm gonna pull the trigger or not. This 40, this is the one I have on here now is a 60-40. And it does good, you know, with me in the boat. With me, it's fine. There are times when it's a little underpowered, but for the most part, it works fine just for me. But when I have someone else in the boat, it has a tough time getting up on plane in a lake, let alone trying to, you know, work your way up the river against the current. So what I'm thinking about is the 90-65, but the thing is, for an extra couple $1,000s, I can get the 115-90, and it's the same weight as the 90-65. So I figure if I'm gonna go up, you know, go up in motor size, I might as well stay with the highest horsepower, you know, for the same weight. And also, about as far as the motor goes, I'd kind of like to get the Yamaha, because I have a Yamaha on my, you know, on my bigger boat, and I know they're really reliable, the warranty's good, you know, the service is great. This is a great motor and a great company. But it's gonna cost me an extra like $600 or so for the rigging, because with a, you know, with a Mercury, I can just keep the rigging all the same. Yes. Oh, make sure my drag is set right. Oh, okay. Oh, he's running. I got these big old boulders back here to deal with too. Oh no, I got to keep him out of these boulders. Come on, baby. He may be on the other side of that big boulder there. If he is, I'm in trouble. I can't tell. He's yeah, he's in front of it. There we go. There we go. There we go. But you can tell, look at the size of this thing here. Hopefully I don't hit it with my motor. Okay. God, this is the worst place to hook a fish because of all these boulders here. There's another big giant one coming up here, and hopefully it goes on the other side. There he goes. Okay. Oh, come on. Now I can get the drift on him. I'll just float down to him. Maybe scoop him up if I'm lucky. Before I get down to this other nasty boulder area. Come on. Come on, baby. Come up for me. Come up for me. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Maybe, maybe, nope. Oh, man. I feel like I'm in the ocean here. Have I ever said this is challenging when you're by yourself? Okay, I got to get him in the boat before we hit those shallows that back there. Come on. Come on. No, 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 no. Come on. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Come on. There we go. Come on. No, 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 no. Oh. Come on, baby. A little more, little more, little more, little more, little more. Oh, I don't have the reach. Gosh. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Up in a minute. Come on. Oh. Oh, there we go. Whoo. Holy cow. Okay. He's in the boat. But I gotta move. We got these rapids coming up. More rapids. Okay, let me get right back with you. I gotta run up here to the slough. Oh yes, that's a nice little springer. Look at that. Oh, gobbled them up. And look at that. I've got both hooks. Both hooks. This hook right there in the side of the mouth. The other one down deeper. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. It's not very big, but it's a nice fish. Look at that. I love it. Nice little hatchery. Nice little hatchery Chinook.
A few moments later.
That's it. That's it for this episode of Northwest Fishing Fanatics River Fishing with Gene. Every now and then I'm going to surprise you and catch a fish. So I appreciate you guys watching. I think it's been a while since I've thanked you guys for watching the channel. So I think I have like 83, almost 8,400 subscribers now. So I want to thank each and every one of you for subscribing. I really appreciate all of you. I think 10% of my viewers are women. I want to thank you as well. So everybody that watches my channel, I want to thank you. So that's it. I'm gonna call her quits, turn the boat around, and go do something. Thanks for watching. Bye now. If you liked this video, be sure to check out our other videos where you'll join us on the ocean catching kings and silver salmon, lakes catching kokanee trout and landlocked coho. We'll also be working our riverfront homestead and harvesting venison. Stay tuned for more fishing and hunting and outdoor adventure videos. Be sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that bell button
so you get notifications of new uploads. Thank you for watching.